Hello everyone. You know about version controlling. There are two concepts. First one is just Git, that means local version controlling that will stored in your computer, and otherwise remote version control. Platforms like Github will provide these facilities. Now we are going to see how we can use Github and create our first project there, and how we can start that project in our computer, and then how we can push files into there, and how we can create branches and so on. Now firstly, to install Git, we have to use some package in Mac called Homebrew. If you don't have installed this Homebrew, go ahead and search Homebrew. I will include this link in the description. Go to this first link, okay, this first link, and then copy this code. Open your terminal and paste that code here. It will start to download your Homebrew package, but enter your computer password. It will ask permission. Now press enter. It will start to download Homebrew from the internet. Using this Homebrew, we can install packages easily into our computer. For example, to install Python, we only have to say brew install python 3, like that. To install PHP, we have to say brew install PHP. It is so easy. And to install Git, all we have to say brew install Git. Okay, now I'm going to say brew install Git. Now the Git is installed and currently running the latest version. Now I'm going to just clear my terminal. We can type clear, and then it will remove previous commands and bring us some fresh terminal. Now we are going to explore GitHub. Open github.com. You can create an account. The first thing that we have to do is just create a new project. In GitHub, we are calling the project as repository. We are not saying project, instead we are saying repository. Now to create a new repository, here we can select whether we want a private project or public project, private repository or public repository. I will select this public, and then here I will say hello world, and then create new repository. Now you can see there are no readme file. For that, let me go ahead and show you how we can create that. Here, create a new file, facility is available. Then we have to create this readme.md. Actually in this readme.md, we are going to define what kind of things will happen with this particular repository. I will say here, this is my first GitHub repository. Okay, now I will click commit new file, then our readme.md will be created. You can see it is available here. Now if you click on this card, you will see these three options. First one is HTTPS. Using HTTPS call, you can download this project into your local computer, and also using SSH, you have to download this. And the thing is, you have to use this password SSH kind of things, and also using GitHub CLI. And there's an option that you can download particular project using this download zip option. Then it will compress this whole repository and allow you to download. Firstly, let me go ahead and start this repository in my computer by using this HTTPS. I'm going to copy this one, and here in the terminal I'm going to open my project location. In the desktop, I'm going to create a new folder. Here there are no such folders. I will just create uh, something called mkdir is the command that we are going to use for create folders. I will say sample. Now I will navigate into there, cd sample. You can see there are nothing, even there are no hidden files. Okay, now I will clear my command. Now to download that project, we have to say git clone, and then we have to pass in that URL that we copied from http section in the GitHub. Now I'm going to press enter. Okay, now if we say ls, you can see this hello world has been downloaded. I will navigate into there, cd hello world. Now if you want to open this folder in your finder, you can just say open hello world. I'm sorry, actually we are in the current path, so we can say open dot. If you are in the current part of the particular folder, then you can just say open dot, open space dot, then it will open the current part with the finder. Now if you want to open another folder, for example, if I want to go back, I can say cd dot dot, I can say open hello world. That is my project name. Okay, repository name. You can say the folder has been opened by the finder. Now I will navigate into my hello world folder again and then clear my terminal. Now first thing, let me go ahead and show you what's inside in this folder. I will say ls -la will show us what files and what privileges it has, and also let me clear some mistake happened. ls-la. Now in this .git will contain some information regard this particular repository regard to the GitHub. Now for example, if you want to open this hidden file, all you have to do is just say open, and then here you can see it has a dot, we can say dot git. You can see that folder has been opened. Now alright, now the next thing that we have to do is to say git status. This will return us current status of our repository, the local repository, and this is saying that there is a change to a file called ds_store. So that file is not in the stage. So what we have to do is just say git add and then the file name. In this case it is .ds store. Actually that change is not done by us. Now if we say git status, you can see it is ready for committing. Now I will explain again by creating a new file. In this project I will create some file called test1.txt. Using this touch command we can create a text file and then the file name with the extension. Now you can see our text file is available there. Now if we go ahead and say git status, now you can see there's a change within our folder and there's a new file called test1.txt, and that file will need to be committed. Now I'm going to say git add test1.txt. Here if we say git status again, you can see all of these files are ready to be committed into our main branch. This is the main branch. Let me go ahead and show you. Here you can see in your repository in the GitHub, this is the main branch. Okay, that means this works, current works are related into this branch, and we can create more branches, and if we are choose that branch, that new branch, then all new changes will be committed into that new branch, but previous branch, the main branch, will be not notified, and all we have to do is just combine that new branch with the main branch later. Now we have to commit this. Actually these things happening locally, because to push those new files into GitHub we have to do some settings. I will show you those later. For now we can say git commit -name. Now we can include some message. We can say inside double quotations, first commit to my repository, or like something, and press enter. Now you can see these files has been committed into our git. We can say git status. There are no such files to be committed, but now all files are ready to be pushed into the GitHub. That means to upload into the GitHub. Now we are currently in the main branch. Now what we have to do is just to do some settings to configure GitHub within your computer. To set up, firstly I'm going to just clear these previous commands, and then I will type here ssh hyphen keygen hyphen t. Remember, I will include these commands in the description, don't worry. Now type ed2 5519 space hyphen capital C. Now you have to insert your GitHub account email address within the double quotations. Now my email address is this one for GitHub account, and then here you have to press enter. Now it is asking us to create a new private and public key pair. Enter file name, which do you want to save as. I will keep as it is, it shows, we don't have to modify. Then press enter. Now in this case I already have prepared that file, so it asking me to overwrite that. I will press Y and enter passphrase. I will press enter, keep as empty. Now enter passphrase again, enter. Now you can see this whole kind of things. Now you can see this the key fingerprint is this one. This is actually our public key, which is we are going to paste in our GitHub. Otherwise we cannot push our commits into GitHub account. For example, if we say without doing that settings, if we say git push, and you can see, wait just a sec, here it asks us to git push. But if we try that, you can see if we enter our GitHub username and the password, it will return us a error. The error is the authentication failed. This error need to be fixed. Authentication failed for this particular git. Now to fix that, you can see this public key, you have to copy that, and if you want you can keep that in your some notebooks. Now how we can check this public key if we don't know, otherwise if we accidentally remove these previous commands, previous result. To do that, I will say here ls and then this symbol and then // dot ssh /. You can see there are many files and folders. Now in this id underscore ad 25519.pub, that is the where our public key is available. But before that we had to do something, which is we had to copy our public key into that file. How we can do that? We have to say pb copy and then this less than symbol. Now this symbol, then // dot ssh / id underscore ed 25519.pub. Okay, now if you want to open this file, you can just say open dot in your terminal here. Oh, that is the error, because you can see we are in the current path of the repository, but here we are talking about some folder called .ssh. To do that we had to say open and then this symbol // dot ssh // you can see that folder has been opened by the terminal. Otherwise, if you want to navigate into there, we can go back into our root path. You can see there are many kind of things. If we say ls -la, there are many kind of things. Now all we have to do is just go into our cd dot ssh. Now you can see that is available. Now we can just directly say open space dot. Now here right click on this id underscore ad, this one, open with text editor or something, and then copy your public key. Now also in the terminal you can just say less id underscore ed 25519.pub. you can copy by that way. Now how we can exit in this current process in the terminal? You can press q letter in keyboard, q. Now alright, go to your GitHub account. In the settings, click your profile, go to settings. In this SSH and GPG section, click on this new SSH key. Here you can enter some title if you want. Just paste that public key here and then click add SSH key. Okay, now I will go back to my repository. Everything is ready. All we have to do is just push our commit. We can say git push. Alright, now it's saying us not a git repository or any parent directories. Now to fix this, there's another thing that we have to do. Just say git remote set -url origin git at github.com and then colon. Now you have to provide your GitHub account username, which is in this case my one is Ashay Nishankar, and then put your project, otherwise repository name with / and then project name you can find here, this one, hello world. That is my one. Failed, there are no such repository. What is that? The thing is I'm in just this .ssh folder. Unfortunately we have to navigate into our the repository path again. That's my mistake. This kind of big thing, that's why mistakes can be happen. Now I will go back into my root and then go to my desktop. Here in the sample folder I can find my hello world project. Here hello world, I can go cd hello world. Now I will try to git push again. Before that I will clear my command, then I will say git push. Now ask him my username and the password. I will enter my password now. Okay, now fatal authentication failed. Now I will do that thing which is I done earlier, which is this git remote set git space remote space set hyphen url origin github at github.com colon username, which is Ashay Nishanka. You know your username is visible there, and then / repository name. Okay, now I will try again git push. You can see those files has been pushed into my GitHub repository. You can see this test1.txt is available. Now the thing is, you can say we are still in the main branch. If you want to get new branch, how we can do that? To do that, I will go ahead and open my terminal and they say git checkout and then -b feature or something like that. Okay, I will say feature first. You can use this / to create some path. For example, now our switch to new branch is success. That means the new branch has been created. Now if you want to check what is your current branch, you can say git branch. You can see we are in the git branch of feature / first. Now how we can commit this? We can firstly check git status. Nothing to commit, working tree is clean. Now I will say git push. Now to push the current branch and the set remote as upstream, use this one, git push -- set upstream origin as our branch. New branch is feature / first. This is so tremendous. Now if we hope our GitHub and check this, you can see our new branch has been added to this section. Meanwhile, currently we are in the section, otherwise the branch called git branch. Here our branch is feature / first. Now we have to select this main. How we can go ahead and choose that again. Now let's hover into the GitHub. Here you can see there are two branches available. If we select this feature first branch, the files and folders are same as our main branch because we did not made any changes or we did not created any files before committing into that new branch, also pushing into that new branch. Now I'm going to create a new file. In the terminal we can say touch test2.txt and you can see there are new file. If we say git status now, you can see this test2.txt need to be added. So we can say git add and then file name test2.txt. Now we can say git status and it will show us this test2.txt is ready to be committed. Now this file will be committed into our branch called this feature / first. Now to check the branch again, we can say git branch. Now to commit we can say git commit, and then I will add some message by saying -m to indicate in there is a message, and then inside double quotations I will put my message. Now I will say new no I will say test2 file has created. Now press enter. Then if we say git status, now you can see these are ready to push. We can say git push, then those file will be committed into our new branch. You can see if we hover into main branch, there are no such test2.txt, but in the branch of this feature /first, there's the test2.txt. Now we can see this message that this branch had reset pushes less than a minute ago. Now I can say compare and pull request. Now you can see this is the message that we added when we push when we committing the new changes. It is showing us here. Now the only person who is working in this project is me, so I can just go ahead and here some commit details available. We can leave a comment. Now here I can say just create pull request. Okay, now merge pull request. After you clicking on that create pull request, you can see this merge pull request. By clicking this message, the branch of that we created feature / something, I cannot remember that now, right, first feature /first, so that branch will be combined with our main branch, then it will be replaced. It will be main branch will be updated with new changes available in the feature /first branch. So I will click this merge pull request and then confirm merge. Now if we hover, now if you want, we can delete this branch. Okay, we can delete the current branch which is feature /first, because those branch will ready to delete, because all the changes are combined into the main branch. So I will go into the code. Here in the main branch you can see this test.txt file is available, so we can go ahead and delete this branch if needed. Okay, now in this here you can see this. Now if we want, we can delete this branch, but before that I will open my terminal and then clear it. If we say git status, you can see there are no changes to be pushed or committed. Now the thing is, we are still in the feature /first branch. We have go back to the main branch. How we can say? We can say git checkout, and then the branch is main, switch it to the branch main. So we can go ahead and delete our delete our feature /first branch. Okay, now if we go to code, here you can see there are no such branches. Now in the terminal, if we say git status, it will indicate us there are no changes, because all changes have pushed into this Github. I hope this lesson made you some good experience, good knowledgeable person regard this Github. And thank you very much for your patience until that you waited end of this video, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel, and thank you very much. Bye bye.